Hey guys, in this video today we're going to install keyless entry on a Toyota, particularly a Toyota Prius. Now the problem with this Prius is that the SKS is not working since someone kind of messed up the entry system along the way, probably a previous owner. So we're going to go ahead and fix that by installing just a regular old keyless entry. And by the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get a remote like this paired up and successfully locking and unlocking your car. I bought one of these cheap $10 keyless entry systems from eBay, and then some of these quick Splice assortment from a local auto parts store, followed by this mini add-a-circuit fuse holder. Now we can start the process. Of course, you want to disconnect your 12-volt battery to make sure you don't get electrocuted along the way. Safety is very important. So on the Prius, we open the trunk, remove this right side cover. Now we can see the battery. We're going to remove the big plug followed by the little plug. Once these two are out, your 12 volts disconnected. And then I jammed the trunk like this just to make sure it doesn't close shut, otherwise it's hard to get in with the battery disconnected. Now on the driver's side door, we want to remove this kick panel to be able to access the wiring next to the pedals. And that wiring looks like this. There's a lot of it, don't be scared though. Next, the central locking diagram. There's A, B, and C, and most Toyotas I've seen follow diagram C. Next, I pull a wiring diagram from the internet for this particular Prius, and I'm looking for the 12 volt, the power lock, the power unlock, and the rest are optional. So with the wiring diagram from the alarm harness and the Toyota side wiring diagram, we're able to match up which goes where. And on the alarm harness itself, I'm going to mark which colored Toyota wire it's going to go to on the Toyota side, just so I can have a visual. So in my research, this blue connector actually goes straight into the door with the door lock wires. Now, there's a pink and blue wire that controls lock and unlock, so we're going to splice that using this red splice. And disconnect this blue connector like so. I'm going to flip it over so you can see the pink and blue wires are right next to each other. That's what we're going to tap into. So on this side, we want the white-black wire to be connecting with the blue wire. Once that's all good, push this metallic bar down and then snap that red cap shut. Now we're going to put the white wire going to the pink wire and then splice that as well. So as per diagram C, we're going to ground these two yellow wires and this black wire to this bolt over here. And that involves loosening the bolt, sticking the wires, and tightening the bolt once again. And that blue connector from earlier, that can be reattached now. And now we have to think about the red wire and power. So we disconnect the fuse cover, reattach the battery so we get power again, then check all these different fuse spots to see if there's an open 12 volt place that we can use to put our new fuse power tap. And now that we've found it, we're going to disconnect the battery, plug the fuse tap into that with the red wire going into the other side of it. Now we can take a step back and look at all of the connections overall. So we have the wire going into the fuse tap. You got the yellow, black, and black grounded. And then the lock and unlock wires going straight into that blue connector over there. We can now plug the battery back in. With everything connected, I'm going to close the door and go for a test. I'm able to pull this out. We're able to lock and we're able to unlock. I'll admit that when I hooked this all up, I actually inverted the wires. So that's why I went back, and the caption that you're reading in this video is the correct way to do it. Over here, I started tucking all the wires. So the blue connectors here, the splices are right behind that. You're able to see them like this, those two red connectors with the blue and the pink connect to the white wires. As per alarm diagram C, we have the yellow, black, and black grounded to that bolt over there. Then we have the red power wire going into that fuse tap and into the fuse box. And the whole control module is sitting right here behind the parking brake to the leftmost side. Check to make sure it's all working, and now I put this panel back together. Just lines up and just snap it by pushing down. So there you guys have it. Now this Prius is working again with keyless entry. Hope you guys like this video. Hope it helps with your Toyota vehicle. And I hope to see you in the next video. Please drop a like, subscribe, comment, and share.